Okay, what I'm going to do now, I have my addition domain controller. I'm going to delete it. Yes, that's gone. So obviously this is actually my addition domain controller that's gone. And I do have only my primary domain controller, which is this gentleman. So changing domain controller, obviously this one is gone. So my replication stop, can't find the domain controller to replicate from. That's fine. So obviously that's, so basically it's gone. So no problem. What I'm going to do here now, I have a Veeam backup replication running. This is my Veeam backup server, and which is create tool for your backup infrastructure. I mean, for your infrastructure, basically. It gives me no head take. That is exactly what I want to say. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to restore this from my domain controller, and just want to see that. Okay, so let me do a restore here, and we have a vspare. Let's see. So basically what I'm going to do now, I'm not going to restore this right now, because let's say, for example, if maybe you are enough time, the people are working, I mean, you don't want a downtime, basically. I mean, you want to minimize the downtime, the RPO, recovery point of objective, time objective, you want to minimize it. So basically I'm not going to restore right now, because my storage, probably some of you may not have a perfect storage solution. So maybe the connectivity between the server, the Veeam backup server, and the storage have very not that high performance connectivity, maybe not the fiber, so it may take some time to restore. So what I do is, basically I am going to do an instant recovery, which is this one. Instant recovery, recovery virtual machines by running it directly from the backup. Okay, so it is not restore. Okay, it will mount the backed up VM. Okay, and it will be pointing to your either ESXi or any other virtualization, like let's say Hyper-V, or for my case is ESXi. So so this is exactly what I'm going to show you now here. So let's say, okay, I'm going to, from the backup. Okay, so tally backup, I think this is the one. Yep. So this what I want to restore. Okay, less than a day ago the backup happened, so I have no problem. Okay, restore the origin location, or you can if you want to restore to a different location also, you can do that. In my case, I'm going to restore to the same location. This is one of the good extra features of Veeam, which does scan for any malware. Maybe unknowingly you have backed up any malware, so while it is restoring, it will scan for those, so it can stop restoring those backed up malware, which is something good one. It's really good. Anyway, I'm not doing that right now, so I'm just instant DC recovery. Don't show me that. That's all right. It's okay. Connect to VM network. Power on VM after restoring it. Okay. So now, what's happening right now? Okay, let's see. This will be mount on your backup server, and it will be connecting your ESXi server. Let's say checking if vPower NFS data store is mounted on host, which is done. Maybe so you can see this here. Okay, update VM configuration, that is fine. Restoring VM, registering VM to say. Okay, now this is what is happening. That's okay. Now let me see what is happening with this. Yes, there you go. AD02. This is the one I have been. I deleted. So it's came back, and now let me see whether let's come back. Turn dot. Oops, sorry. 200. Not yet. Okay, that's what's happening now. Okay, it's syncing. That is for CDP, which is different job is running. That's all right. This one is working, instant working. Yes, it's mounted. Okay. Now let's say, for example, there's an option to migrate to production once your office time is over. Now your staff left, so after office hours you can migrate this to production. So it will be migrating to the production server. Okay. So, or maybe if you don't want to do that, you can do the stop publishing. And let's go to the properties. What's happening? Yeah, so it's waiting for user to start migration. So now that server is running. Now let's say yes, it is online, and now let me try to access the server. It's not yet. It is, the network is up, and all right, starting now. So imagine that the same thing happened in your production, and this is exactly what you could do. You don't need to restore the complete backup. I mean, some of you might have a very good storage connectivity, and it works fine, but some of you might not have a good backup infrastructure. It's running on a low budget. Maybe the connectivity, like I said, from the Veeam backup to storage, it's very low. So in that scenario, maybe you could do this. You can do an instant recovery. Now, yes, there you go. Unrecoverable IO exception occurred on the consumer school post. Very good. Very nice. Beautiful. Getting Windows ready. It's alright.